Hola, senor and senoritas. My name is Adam. I am a super swan. And welcome to March to Moscow Spain edition, where we take Spain and try and win the FIFA World Cup 2018. This is the first episode of the Spain March to Moscow. If you haven't tuned into one before, what we're going to be doing is taking over Spain in the World Cup in their actual groups. So if we look at the competition there, that is the actual group that Spain will be competing in this year's 2018 World Cup. And we're going to try and win the World Cup as much as we can, really. We've already tried it with England, we've already tried Brazil, which I will leave a description down below to the first episodes of those series. But we're going to be focusing on Spain at the moment. So we're going to be using the same squads that's been picked for the World Cup. It's going to be the same teams. Schedule's a little bit out, but it's going to be the same teams anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I do have to thank Golden FM, as he has released a custom database on the Steam Workshop, which I'll also leave a link in the description should you wish to download, and he'll show you how to download it and to get the real fixtures as well. So in today's episode, we're going to have the first two group games against Iran and Portugal. I think the Portugal game is going to be a good test for us to see how well we're going to do, because if we beat Portugal, we're more than likely going to finish top of the group. But we do have to get past Iran, and we do have to get past Monaco to get there. This is going to be the lineup and the tactic that we're going to be using for Spain. There is a little bit of a hitch though, because Sergio Busquets, who is someone who I would like to play, is injured for the next week. So we're going to have to go without him for at least the first two group games, I would imagine. But he should be able to be with us for the later stages if we make it that far. But with Spain, they've got good depth. So I'm going to be using a 4-3-1-2 as they are packed in the midfield. Not so much on wingers. I mean, we could play wingers, but they do have a lot of creative players, a lot of good midfielders. So we're going to be having basically four midfielders in that sort of diamond shape there. When Busquets comes back, we might drop the advanced playmaker here, or we might even go 4-1-2-1-2 and move like that. But we'll address that when Sergio Busquets comes back. But David De Gea in goal, he is by far the number one for Spain. Got some decent backups in Pepe Reina and Kepa, and I'm going to butcher this name, Arrizabalaga. Arrizabalaga? Kepa is our third choice goalkeeper on the bench. Right backs and left backs are pretty strong as well. I mean, Carjaval's in the team, but we can play as Azpilicueta, Odriozola, Nacho as well. We've got a few choices there. Ramos and Pique are the first choice centre-backs. There's not going to be much movement there unless there's an injury or suspension. Jordi Alba, I think he is pretty much first choice. But I mean, Azpilicueta can also come onto the left-hand side. He's a very versatile player as Azpilicueta, so he can play anywhere along the back. So we've got decent strength at the back there. Midfield, at the moment, we'll go with Saul, Coque and Iniesta. Iniesta is the captain, he's the legend for Spain, he's won it all, so it's only fitting that we get him in the team. And looking at his stats, he's an absolute beast of an advanced playmaker. Hasn't quite got the physicals anymore, but I mean, as far as the technicals and the mentals go, he is probably one of the best in the world. So he gets a place in the team. The only reason we're playing three in the midfield is because Sergio Busquets is injured. So Saul and Coque are going to come in at the moment. Coque's going to be a ball-winning midfielder, which I know he can't really play, but he's going to have to fill a gap in for us whilst we have that position available. Saul's going to be Mazzella, but I mean, we can swap them out. There's a few omissions here, like Isco, Asensio, David Silva, he'll always play an advanced playmaker. Thiago plays for Bayern. The reason being is that obviously we've got Portugal coming next. I want to try and keep our best-ish players for the Portugal game, but we don't want to underestimate Iran. Also, Isco's only on 85% fitness, so we want to rest him as well. David Silva, advanced playmaker in that attacking midfield role. Diego Costa's the defensive forward, so he's going to be like the Jamie Vardy of the team. He's going to be causing problems in the defence, luring them away, working hard. And, I mean, either Iago Aspas or Rodrigo can play in that advanced playmaker role. They're both very similar. There's not much between them. In fact, I'll put Rodrigo in because it doesn't really matter. I think Rodrigo's just lacking that match fitness, but we can always bring off Iago Aspas off the bench there. We're going to be on control as we are probably going to be favourites against Iran Flexible's fine for the team shape. And as far as team instructions go, not much to it really. Play out of defence, exploit the middle. We're going to go for mixed, and we can always change that as the game goes on. Balanced width. I mean, we don't want to exploit the wings because we haven't got wingers. Because basically, as far as the wingers go, it's going to be our fullbacks pushing up from their fullback position. We've also got look for the overlap as well. So we're going to be looking for the fullbacks that are crossing over into these wide positions. But we're going to get the Iran game underway. We're going to 2 games today, Iran and Portugal. So I think this is going to be a warm-up for the Portugal game. But we shouldn't take it too lightly. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to underestimate Iran. But we do want to get the first game underway. Spain in the red, Iran in the white. It's the first game of the group stage. Spain versus Iran. We do have a highlight in the 3rd minute. Carjaval finds Iniesta to David Silva outside the box. He's got space. Oh, it's just wide of the mark. It's another throw in. 6 minutes in. Iniesta finds Coque outside the box. David Silva again. It's lumped clear. But Pique's going to pick that up. Just don't mess up Pique, for God's sake. Carjaval finds Iniesta. David Silva. Some nice, lovely passing going on here. We're keeping the ball. David Silva to Diego Costa. Sal's got some space there. Hits the post. 7 minutes in. We're looking very threatening at the moment. From the corner, though, Coque finds David Silva outside the box. He's going to try and cross it in as well, but it is caught by Makani. It's a corner for Iran. Safi outside the box. Oh, Diego Costa does clear the ball, though. We've gone to attacking, and David Silva's also picked up a knock as well. But he's doing very well. Can he square the ball? Rodrigo, it's 1-0 to Spain. The injury doesn't matter to David Silva. He can still cross a ball. And we are 1-0 up against Iran. Costa does well to clear it to David Silva. He's picked up a knock, but doesn't stop him beating his man. Rodrigo's free on that right-hand side. And Rodrigo, if he messed that up, I would have probably subbed him immediately. But we are 1-0 up, and we are heavy favourites for this game. We're coming up to half-time now. No further highlights to speak of. I think we're going to sub David Silva off, as he has picked up that knock. But we're doing alright. We're going to encourage the team for the second half. We just need to make sure we keep on top of them and grab that second goal. So we're going to bring David Silva off. We'll bring Isco on. So we'll probably an improvement, if I'm being honest. The only thing we still stopped bringing on Isco was his fitness. Anybody else underperforming? Not really. 6.5 from Saul. We'll give him to the hour mark. See how he kicks on. But we'll get the second half underway. Can we add to the goal that we've scored? Free kick from Coque. Isco outside the box, has a shot, it's in the net, and Isco gets the second goal off the bench, and it's an absolute screamer from Isco. Watch this, he picks it up and smashes it in the corner. Unreal goal from Isco, and we are 2-0 up. Free kick from Iniesta, crosses it in, and Ramos makes it 3, taps it in on the far post. And Spain are now cruising. We can drop it back to control now. We don't have to go super attacking. But Iniesta crosses it in. And Sergio Ramos at the back post. It's an easy tap in. And we're 3-0 up. 70 minutes in. We're going to make some changes. Is anybody looking particularly tired? Iniesta's looking tired. We'll bring on Asensio for Iniesta. We'll replace the old with the new. Anybody else there? Sal's on 71%. I think we'll leave it like that for now. 78 minutes in. Can we grab ourselves a fourth? Asensio, just come on. He's going to try and take on the men. He finds Rodrigo on the right-hand side. Costa should have scored there. 85 minutes in. We've got one more sub to make. I think we are going to bring off Saul, I think. We'll bring Thiago on for him. Do they do better the other way around? Not really. So I think we're just going to leave like that for now. We've only got 5 minutes left to play. We should hopefully be able to see the game out now. And we're waiting for that final whistle. 20 seconds of the game left to play. Isco's been a revelation since he's come on. Like I say, the only reason we didn't start him was because he wasn't that fit. But Carjaval crosses it in. Oh, it's a foul. Diego Costa handballed it. And there's the final whistle. We are 3-0 winners. How can the same... Oh, I thought they were the same player. So we're going to appreciate the players. They did very well. I know it was Iran, but you got to take every game as you get it. So Spain enjoyed near total dominance over a distinctly average Iran side. 3-0 winners. David Silva's out for 3 days. That's not the end of the world. Iniesta on form, the 34-year-old world-class midfielder. And if we look at the group now, yeah, Morocco and Portugal haven't played, but hopefully Morocco can do a job for us against Portugal. So that's going to be it for the first game. I will see you for the Portugal lineup. It was a good game to get in before Portugal, get the confidence up, get the ball rolling, and we can hopefully crack on now. And if we win against Portugal, we're probably going to be out of the group. So I will see you for the Portugal game. More than likely going to be a top of the table clash. Big development in the group, guys. As you can see from the table, Morocco and Portugal drew against each other. It was a 2-2 draw, and Morocco have won their game against Iran as well. So if we beat Portugal, we will be through to the knockout rounds, and it will more than likely, well, it'll be between us and Morocco who tops the group. So big development, which means this is a very big game when it comes to this group. Because if we lose, Portugal will go to 4 points, Morocco go to 4 points, we'll only be on 3. If we draw, we'll be on 4, Portugal will be on 2. So it's a very big game as far as the group goes. But as far as the tactics for the game goes, we've got De Gea in goal. Azpilicueta is going to come in at right back for Carjaval. Pique, Ramos, Alba are still the same. Thiago comes in for Iniesta as he's a bit tired. Coque and Saul retain their places. Isco comes in for David Silva in at advanced playmaker. Costa retains his place. And Iago Aspas is going to start up front for us. So it's us against Portugal. Portugal will be very defensively minded, kind of relying on this man, Cristiano Ronaldo. But we need to try and, wipe him off the game, really, not get him involved. But Spain in the red, Portugal in the black. It's the second game of the group. 14 minutes in, it's a throw in. Bernardo Silva crosses it to Guedes. What's Portugal going to do here? They haven't had a single shot yet. Spain have had the possession. Spain have had the shot in the opening 14 minutes. But it's Portugal that was holding on to the ball in this highlight. But we do win it back. Pique. It's a lovely ball to Iago Aspas. What can Aspas do from here? Crosses it into Costa. Costa should have done better. And it's a highlight again as Saul picks up the ball. Iago Aspas again finds the run from Costa. Costa shoots. It's wide of the goal. Costa again missing the target. Goal kick, 29 minutes in. We do win the ball, but they do win it back. And Portugal still not had a shot on goal in 29 minutes. Azpilicueta. Can we work the ball from the midfield? Thiago now to Saul. Is he going to use the winger there? He is. Jordi Alba. He's got space to run into. It's a low cross. It's a foul in the box. It is a penalty to Spain. It's Iago Aspas. Come on, Aspas. I know you weren't that good for Liverpool, but score a penalty in the World Cup. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Shoot! Follow up on it. Why are you not following up on it, Iago Aspas? That is unreal. Are you serious? Why? Oh, Isco dances round the team. Can we get a goal back? It's a save. I cannot believe that penalty. And it always happens in Football Manager where they take the penalty and they just stop playing. If they miss, they just absolutely stop playing. He could have easily followed that through. And breathe. 43 minutes in, we still haven't made the breakthrough. It's all Spain. Portugal have not had a shot on target. We've had the penalty that we missed that Iago Aspas should have put away. Do it for the fans. Come on. Let's have a look. Both of our strikers are playing poorly. 6.4 and 6.5. Can anybody else? I don't think anybody else can play defensive forward. This is the issue. So even though Costa's playing absolutely terribly, unless we mix it up a bit, make him a target man. You know, can anybody else play target man? Not really, because we've only got 3 strikers at this World Cup. So we're going to switch you up to target man and see what happens. We're going to go attacking as well. So after 60 minutes, if Costa's still playing poorly, we're going to have to mix the game up. But let's get the second half underway. An hour in, there hasn't been any highlight to speak of, and Costa's played even worse. So we're going to bring Rodrigo on off the bench. We're going to make him a complete forward on support to give Aspas a hand up front. But other than that, anybody looking particularly tired? Koke's on 6.9, Isco's on 6.8. Or 68% rather. We can bring him off. We can bring Iniesta on as an advanced playmaker. Maybe swap him and Thiago around and see if that makes any difference to our team. 83 minutes in, no highlights to speak of. There's been absolutely nothing going on in this game. So what we're going to do, we've got one more sub to make. We're going to bring David Silva off the bench. He's a little bit tired, but we're going to bring him off. We're going to go back to attacking as I did switch to control. Can we get anything in the last 7 minutes? But it is a goal kick. Rui Patricio, 85 minutes in. Can we grab the goal that will surely put us through to this knockout round of this World Cup? Ronaldo. Portugal have not looked threatening at all in this game. Jordi Alba go, oh, that's going to be a red card. That's going to be a red. Jordi Alba, what are you thinking? It's a straight red card. And from the first half where we looked like on top, we have absolutely crumbled. We've got nobody to bring on left back. Koke's going to have to play left back. Go to control. Well, in fact, we'll go counter. Because Portugal are going to chuck men forward now. And if they score, if they somehow win this game, it'll be an injustice. But Koke finds Rodrigo. Can he do anything with it on the wing? Crosses it in. Iago Aspas over the bar. He's had both of our strikers have had an absolutely poor game. And if both our strikers are not scoring, we've got nothing we can do. Both Costa and Aspas have cost us this game, I think. Costa has cost us. Iago Aspas as well has cost us. Absolutely shocking. I mean, if we look at the actual ratings here, Costa 6.3, Iago Aspas 6.1. We only have 3 strikers we can bring. We brought Rodrigo on at half time. Well, I think it was 60 minutes, 65 minutes. So we can't bring any more strikers on to fill in the gap. So we do draw 0-0 in a game I feel we should have won. And Jordi Alba is going to be out for at least one game anyway. But we do get a draw. They do react negatively to the game. But if we look at the group, it puts us and Morocco in the driving seat. But that is going to be a big game against Morocco. Because if we don't get across the line against Morocco, Portugal could sneak into that space. If we both draw, and so do Portugal, I think it goes down to goal difference, which we've got the better goal difference as of Morocco. So a draw for both of us may be enough to get us through, but ideally we would want to win that game to get us as top of the group and into the knockout rounds. So it is a disappointing end to the episode, but next time we're going to be playing Morocco. I had to look at it. We're going to play Morocco. If we do get through, we will be playing the round of 16 game as well. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, guys. Please leave a comment down below how far you think Spain is going to get in this World Cup. The board expectations to reach the final, so we're going to have to try and minimum get to the final if we're going to meet the expectations. But how far do you think Spain's going to get? We'll be uploading March to Moscow every Tuesday and Thursday, 4 PM GMT, right on through the World Cup. We'll get through as many teams as we can in the quest to win the World Cup. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and hopefully I will see you next time.